Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And begin with a quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Now here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receiver in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Finds his man, has the first down. Put out at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's running out of time here. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
But a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Third down, out of the shotgun.
Makes a quick catch.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up, you don't get a touchdown.
And the Hawkeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. Single back, takes the handoff, fights through a tackle. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Third and short now for the offense from the plus 25, already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, Iowa. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. And opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here's the second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the move, looking deep, and it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Hawkeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Football comes out. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
See if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Handoff running right. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And the Hawkeyes will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. The shotgun handoff here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
Well, there's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll ride the back again here. Fighting him off. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action to get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The PAT makes it 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Extending the play now. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the 1st down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability of getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's got it near the end zone.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. And the quarterback just sneaks it. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Running a quarterback sneak here. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hawkeyes will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Auburn. And they will claim the second half lead.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And now the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Boy, great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. Kind of that rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. First down and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags the quick throw. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. And the Hawkeyes will crank up the tempo.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. Give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The Hawkeyes pick up enough for a first down here. And he'll set up to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. It's a shotgun run call. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
offense getting set up. Here's second down. The back's got it again. Running with purpose. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And tackled there by the defense. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Try and muscle for the first down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception from the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. He's escaping the pocket now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings them 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And is picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Jukes to get free. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they get the completion. Touchdown, Auburn. This quarterback on fire today. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage, because right now it is not working.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to chuck it again. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down. Critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Hawkeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. There's a screen pass to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. The Hawkeyes are in the red zone now. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch. Can he get in? One down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? He throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. From the shotgun, drops back. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They're going to run it here. Fights off a defender. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
2nd down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Handoff to the back and keep the clock moving. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
On the ready. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback still with the football. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Oh, here comes the reverse. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. Were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Ready, set. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Get set. Get set.
They'll run the option. And the quarterback can't even get the pitch off. That play goes nowhere. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Finding space at the 20. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? The junior able to bring him down quickly. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk. They looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. The Terrapins will get us underway with the opening kickoff.